All right, y'all. So look, I look like I'm matching my chair, and that's cool. I'm super cold right now. It's like freezing cold, but I'm not gonna lie, dude. The moment you step outside, your ass cheeks is just sweaty, dude. I just can't take it, bro. Like so I'd rather be cold and be comfortable. Look, welcome back to the channel. This shit caught me off guard, man. Listen, you know I love the world. I love everybody, bro. I ain't racist. I ain't got no racist bone in my body. You know what I'm saying? But I read some more stuff, and I feel like I should be reporting this. And supposedly it says there's a second hacker group in this GTA 6 debacle, and supposedly it's two different sources. One of them is saying that it's an Indian dude, and as soon as I heard Indian dude, I thought of this.
Do not redeem the card.
What?
Do not redeem the cards.
Yes, I'm
Do not
redeeming the
redeem
card.
the
I'm
card.
redeeming the cards.
No!
Okay.
No! No!
Yeah.
No! No!
You can never like not think of that every time they saying that there's a scammer or a hacker. You see the dudes from India. I'm so sorry, bro. But then there's another source that I'm actually gonna read here, and it's because it's from Rhino. He's actually much more of a credible person. I normally read a lot of his stuff. But it says here, recap. There's a second hacker group, and is claimed to be responsible for taking the build of Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 6 by hacking an employee from Rockstar India. Now, if you're hacking anybody, I'm not gonna lie to you, you'd be risking it trying to hack somebody from India, because somehow India, they should be they the country known for hacking. Like, they known for hacking shit. They'll call me. I know I have an issue with PayPal, but for some odd reason, they'll call me and be like, hey, we heard you had an issue. And I'm like, how you know I got an issue, bitch? Like, how you know? Or one time I called Chase Bank. A joint said U.S. territory, call this number. International, call the other. So I called the U.S. Somebody ordered some shit with my account. I didn't give them authorization. I called. And as soon as I picked up, it said, hello. I said, oh, what the fuck? And I was, and ain't no racist shit. I'm just being dead ass. And I was like, oh, okay. And they took care of me. But I'm just saying, you never know. Because sometimes people get got. I'm just letting y'all know. Now, I just want this all to be like with a grain of salt here. This is not to be taken like factual, because we actually don't know the complete facts of this whole situation. Rockstar has not spoke out on this. Rockstar has not made a statement. And for anybody wondering why not, it would be a horrible time to make a statement, because one, this game has so many different parties and companies that are in cahoots with this. And what I mean by that is, when everybody is talking about earnings calls and they talk about all this, there's a large market that's investing money into this game. And so if Rockstar was to come out and say, yeah, you compromised us, you got us, one, that's going to give credibility to that hacker. It's going to probably lead more hackers into wanting to like hack that product, GTA, because what happened with Wolverine, when Insomniac and them came out and said, yes, they've been hacked, more people try to hack them. And then the actual game became playable and people were actually playing an unfinished build of the game. So they don't want to respond to that. They got too much going on. Somebody leaked 10 seconds of the intro to Netflix, which means they have the Netflix intro. But like I said, this is all with a grain of salt. But seeing that this is actually kind of crazy, let me just read this. So the Russian group that provided a screenshot of the game's build was back from 2026 in April, which means they have a build that's current. And it's only been a couple of months out. I don't know how much you could change in that little bit of time. So whatever we're seeing now is probably going to be more of a current time. They also, remember, put the word leak in the bullet print right on the in the game, which means they have a playable build and they're threatening to put that out. However, I don't know if they're going to actually do that. All we know is that somebody going to jail tonight. I don't know. The second proof, and this is the part where I say take it with a grain of salt, is not to be funny. It's not a stereotypical thing. But it says they were showing proof of the adult history of Rockstar India's employee, meaning the employee that got hacked apparently and allegedly had corn in that same email that he got phished for. So he must have opened up an email. He must have clicked on a link. They're saying that he, one, was fired and then decided to leak all this shit out or sell it to somebody. But it would be unlikely, in my opinion, because how did you sell these, like this footage and all this stuff to someone, and all this is happening at the right time? And when I say right time, I'm talking about like this Cyberleak person has all the proper protocols to put out all this stuff. He has the meme coin ready. No, I feel like he got fished. He click on a link. I mean, everybody nowadays is getting feastable links, you know, from Mr. Beast, and y'all, everybody's getting beasted out here. But he must have clicked on a link, and which is crazy because, dude, you work for Rockstar. You know better than to click on any kind of link. But it says, though, his history showed he was watching and he had watched some adult movies, if you know what that means. Dude, what the hell? You was watching it on the business account? Like, you was watching that on your business email account? Like, you was logging in and signing up for shit? Y'all some gooners over there? Y'all be gooning? Y'all be gooning out in India? Oh, my God. This is insane if it's actually true. We don't know. But this seems to be the more accurate, I guess of what everybody's saying due to the fact that the images that were put out. Again, if this is wrong, it's completely fine. It's just more of a guesstimate because Rockstar, again, has not put out any information about this. They said it remains to be seen whether that the building will be leaked in the coming hours or not. There's like this sort of building that they're gonna leak out or something, whatever, but this is truly the biggest disaster in gaming. Please note that none of this has been confirmed by a solid proof or factual, but it's a mere recap of what's been circulating by various entities. Now, you have people that's trying to put their own spin on it. I don't necessarily believe the spin. I feel like there's so many people that's trying to get like their own kind of agenda out, and then they're also linking their sources, and it's just all for clicks and views. You could tell just by the way people are tweeting things out. They're making it seem like this guy sold it for 50 mil, that he was an ex-employee, that he was pissed off. All we know is that this is really bad, and the person got exposed. I think his name is Goku or something like that. I forgot what's his name, but it says he no longer works for Rockstar. We don't actually know what's going on, but there is a huge problem right now. And being that Rockstar has not responded, even though it's smart not to respond because it kind of gives you that, like, okay, we got them. Like, now more hackers going to jump on board. There's also a side of it of they didn't even tweet out anything today regarding any of their, like, normally I think today on Thursdays, they tweet out stuff about whatever content they got rolling out for GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, or something along those lines. So make sure you guys try it today. Double XP. They do this every Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I'm not mistaken. They haven't tweeted anything out, which is also an indicator of like, no, yeah, they got hacked. Like, yeah, they're under like crazy control right now. There's a chance the dev team and everybody's under so much fire, and they're probably searching and investigating so much right now. Trust me, I look at Jason Schreier. You guys know I mentioned him many times. He's a journalist for the Bloomberg articles and all that stuff. He's an analyst. He also talks about many different gaming situations and stories, and he breaks down all the interviews he has. He might be the guy to report on this first. We're not too sure, but just keep an eye out because this is absolutely absurd. This is really bad. And Rockstar is still going to remain on top, to be honest with you. It's not like they're going to not have people buy the game. This is just a huge hiccup in their security system, and this is going to cause a lot of like setbacks. We now do not know if the game is going to get delayed. I've seen a lot of people in my comment section stating, hey, Rick, don't say that. Don't say that's going to get delayed. If you were a company and you just signed or had this massive partnership with Netflix, right, or any other big third-party streaming service, and a random hacker group just hacked you guys, showcased the build in pieces, also threatens and says that they have the Netflix video and they have all this going on. For one, if Netflix was the guys who got hacked, that's kind of crazy because we don't know for sure. But whoever got hacked just put so many lawsuits in place within the company and other people involved. And then you also have a legal matter. So understand what just happened here. You're telling me they wouldn't delay this game. Hopefully they still drop it November 19th, but there's a huge chance the way this hacker is moving, it's kind of exposing too much of the game. There's a difference if he exposed how the gameplay looks at him killing somebody, but God forbid this guy shows the ending of the game. It's cooked. It's wraps. They might have to revamp and do some stuff to kind of switch it out because that's like when they leaked out that one X-Men movie and it did so poorly in theaters because they leaked a clear ass copy 2 weeks before the movie came out. The only thing is it was unedited, meaning you've seen all the CGI, you've seen the little drawing images that was put in place. You saw the harnesses that was on Wolverine. You saw the green screens and stuff like that, but it was such a clear copy. That movie did not do that as well as it could have done if it had not got hacked and leaked. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This shit right here is crazy. I will be up all night because I will be streaming on YouTube. I'm doing a Modern Warfare 4 beta code giveaway tomorrow on both YouTube and Twitch. But make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. I might do some tonight, and I'll catch you guys, man. But I got age-filled school rock the school video that's out right now. Tomorrow we dropping some San Andreas. I love you guys. I hope the whole game doesn't get dropped. Like, I don't want it to get leaked out, man. I'm done. I'm done with like the full game leaks. I got my fix, bro. I took my Zombix, B. All right, I'm out. Bye.